Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. What we got for you here is me reacting to a compilation of streamers and their cheats getting exposed. This might be one of my personal favorites. I think y'all are gonna love this one as well. If you do enjoy this, be sure to drop a like, share it with a friend, sub, and ring the bell. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.
There are live cheats on this monitor right now, and you can't even tell. And worst of all, they're completely undetected cheats. What's going on, gamers? Your dad's favorite streamer here, Caps Lock, back with yet another video, and it's a big one. We're going to talk about how people are cheating in Call of Duty and Warzone and how they look like completely legitimate players. Before we get any further, be sure to hit that like button so that this video is seen by as many people as possible. And if you feel that I earned it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss future banger videos like this one. Many of you are familiar with cheaters from the days of early Warzone 1 when Magic Pants would headlock aimbot you from across the map with a DMR or a Car 98. Warzone and Call of Duty have changed a lot since those days, but so is how people cheat. Cheaters like Mr. Magic Pants here were what you would call a rage hacker, and Call of Duty players of any skill level could easily identify a rage hacker, but they usually get banned pretty quickly, especially since the introduction of Ricochet anti-cheat. But over the years, cheaters have adapted to this, and they've done that by tuning their cheats to appear more like a legitimate player, but while still having all the advantages that their cheats have to offer. Cheaters just don't rage hack anymore, and cheat developers even suggest that they don't do it. And that's because of how fast they get detected. Many cheat developers even offer an in-depth guide of how to set their cheats up to look like completely legitimate players. Because of this, the player base at large is under a false impression that cheating has gotten much better. That's not true. And I know this to be completely false, and I had to find a way to prove it. To do this, I did something that I would have never seen myself doing. I teamed up with a very knowledgeable longtime cheater. I did this to understand how bad the problem really is in the game right now. These cheats are being used by many people in ranked play, tournaments, wagers, content creation, and even public games. Call of Duty is completely infested and the anti-cheat isn't able to stop it. I do ask, after seeing what I'm about to show you, that you absolutely do not go and harass streamers, competitive players, or Call of Duty staff online. I do, however, ask that we hold Call of Duty and its studios accountable as a collective and demand for a real working anti-cheat, because at the end of the day, that's the only true solution to this problem, and it's only going to get worse until that happens.
Let them know, boys.
First, let's start by how people hide these cheats on their PC. Now, cheaters who want to try and hide it, they're going to store their cheats on an external USB device.
So you just put the USB when you want to insert your hacks.
They use these options so that cheats are never downloaded directly on their PC.
Everyone's using this one because it's super safe. It's been safe for over a year now. You're gonna get shadowed, but you get your account back within 7 days. I've been using that for a long time. Everybody that gets shadowed saying, oh, I just got my account back, means I'm not cheating. Stop getting shadow banned and that stuff. They just fucking lie.
And they boot completely from this external device. This makes it much easier to pass a PC check if they're ever found out. Cheat developers even have tutorials on how to fully pass a PC check if a cheater is ever called out.
Okay, so once in the game, press 7, app menu, pretty standard app menu. ESP, loot, radar, aimbot. Everything about to make it look as legit as possible. So it's not rage hacking software. So the aimbot, even max setting, will look pretty close to aim assist. So if you put just legit setting, let's say you go halfway, it's gonna look like aim assist. You're gonna miss bullet, you're gonna get killed by controller. So it just looked pretty legit. Well, same thing, just basic. Just very basic hack menu. You can see everything there. Loot, radar, aimbot. Just a pretty basic hack software.
I'm definitely not considering shotgunning a Bud Light seltzer at noon.
So one way to do it, you put your stick figures and your ESP basically super pale, transparency all the way up. Even for me, it's hard to see. So when I look through a wall like that, you guys can probably not see it. but I have walls on right now.
And due to this, many tournaments require players to use a monitor cam to prove they're not using wall hacks. Unfortunately, this isn't effective either because, as you can see, when tuned right with the right transparency, even wall hacks or 2D radar are impossible to see, and they can be turned off with the click of a button. And for those that don't know, 2D radar is just an active radar on your minimap that's like a UAV, but it's always up. And as you can see, that means monitor cams aren't even effective to prove someone isn't using these cheats. And the cheat developers even offer suggestions on how to set these up too. Even aimbot settings, when tuned correctly, look exactly like aim assist if used in this way. And you would never notice the difference in a kill camera by spectating.
Who's doing the manual review, bro? Who's doing it in Call of Duty? Who?
Also, I want to show how people make aimbot look like aim assist. Almost impossible to tell if you have aimbot or not. I know there's people using crazy settings that's gonna snap on people. I'm not really targeting those people. I just want to show how people that want to look legit, the streamer, TikTok, whatever they're doing. I want to show how those guys do it to make it look like it's aim assist. So basically, everybody know how aimbot work. We got an FOV, little circle in the middle. I don't know if we can see it there. So basically, everything in the middle of this circle. So basically, everything in the middle of this little circle will register on target. So all I have to do is go in my aimbot settings. Smoothness, I'll go right in the middle. Stickiness, right in the middle. Show FOV, just so I was able to show you guys. I'll just turn it off, there's no point. And that's basically it. Okay, so what happened now is that everything in this circle will have aimbot, but my aimbot is set so smooth that when I go on target, it's gonna move slowly on target, and then I'm gonna lock on them. I'm not gonna have some crazy snap on people like that. It's not a thing. Nobody's using this. When you see people doing this, the streamer, whatever, they shoot and then they snap on something else, they're fucking with you. It's not a thing. And for me, I used, you can select any key you want, hotkey, to toggle out the aimbot. I just press my shooting button. Some people will put it on media, some people will put it on fire, some people would put it on other stuff. I like on fire because every time you shoot, you get this aim assist. Technically aimbot, but you get aim assist. Some people who use sniper a lot or other stuff, they're gonna put it on ADS so they get aimbot first and then they can shoot. Everybody's gonna use either one of those keys. Nobody's gonna use foot pedal, aim lock software, other computer. It's way easier than it looks. Everybody's using small FOV, so you cannot snap on two targets at the same time. And everybody's using a mouse button or either the fire button or ADS on controller. Nobody's using foot pedal, that type of stuff. Okay, so I can show you on targets. When I click, I have the aimbot on. You can see this, it almost looks like aim assist. It's slowing down when I cross the target. Yes, you can have people that's gonna literally snap on it. We're still talking about the people that are trying to make it look like they're not cheating. Those ones are the ones using it. It's barely slowing down. You guys can see my mouse. I still have to move it, and it's just slowing down. But if I decide to just shoot and not move my mouse, I kind of stick into it. I can even feel the recoil. Like I still have to adjust my recoil. So basically what it gives me is a tiny aim assist. You can boost it up, but if you already have a decent shot, you don't need high settings, so it's just safer. Nobody will know. Okay, and also I'm gonna probably make a quick video on how everybody's cheating in rank, and I'm just gonna prove it basically.
He's fucking cheating! I fucking knew it the whole time, right? You guys are like, Tim, maybe you're just fucking ass. No, I'm not. He was fucking cheating. That guy's full of shit the entire time, and I fucking knew it.
About time, and it's almost everyone. I played yesterday for maybe 4 or 5 hours. I play maybe 6, 7 games. I was gold something. I didn't play at all this season, and I went all the way up to diamond. Okay, so when I opened it today, I just realized I was shadow banned. I'm just editing my Activision. I don't really care if they ban this account. It's just an alt account, but I'm still gonna try not to. So I got shadow banned. So basically, what I'm gonna do, for me, it's always been 7 days. Some people say 6 days, 5 days, 3 days, 2 days. For me, it's been 7, right on time. If I'm banned tonight at 6 p.m., it's gonna go to next week, 6 p.m., right on time. So what I'm gonna do is next week, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna pay maybe for a couple more hours, and I'm literally just gonna go all the way up to Crimson and Reticence probably. It goes really, really fast. And I might get shadowed again, but I don't think so. For me personally, that's the first time I get shadowed on ranked. I think it's because yesterday was kind of crazy. Usually I never get shadowed on ranked. I'll get shadowed in Warzone after 2 to 3 days. Rank, it's the first time.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
So this is basically just from my account, but everybody's using this for Warzone. Ranked, everything. On Warzone, you're gonna get shadow ban, I'd say every 2 to 3 days, unless you're like go crazy. But every 2 to 3 days. So all you need is 3 accounts, so you can rotate through shadow bans. So I get shadowed, I get on my second account. I got an account with Steam and another account with Battle.net. You get on the second, third account, and then you just rotate every time the shadow ban get lifted, because they're all gonna get lifted. There's no anti-cheat at all whatsoever.
Never mind. I'm fucking mad. I changed my answer. I'm fucking mad!
So people that say that they got shadowed and I got my account back, I keep getting shadowed non-stop, and I always get my account back because they cannot find anything. Because there's nothing to be found. They're not looking for anything. So there's no anti-cheat. It's not a thing.
Even worse is that many of these cheats have been undetected for more than a year. And in this case, only result in shadow bans after like 7 days. Nothing's found, and they get the account back, and they continue to cheat on that same account. Here, you can see that he uses about 4 accounts that he cycles out. When one of the accounts gets shadow banned, he just gets on one of the other accounts and plays on that one until it gets shadow banned. And then once the other account gets unshadow banned, he plays on that one again. Which means the shadow ban system isn't effective at all in stopping the cheating problem. These cheats are so undetected, he can use them to play ranked play and make it into the top ranks in ranked play. The anti-cheat isn't what it claims to be, and it definitely isn't effective. Other games actually detect Call of Duty cheats better than Call of Duty does.
So as soon as you're done with the Warzone X, then you need to reset right away. First thing I do, I leave the game open and I don't even close the game. I just hit this and restart right away. And not one day I didn't. And an hour later, just come play Apex. I tried to queue in one game. I queued, I didn't even touch the ground, and I got a permaban for cheating.
I'm asking piece of shit. I hope you know you
Let him know, boys! Let him know! That is bullshit!
Or whatever. Back to the gym ban. Doesn't say any reason, but so basically, easy anti-cheat Apex detected Warzone Act after, I'll say, 2 to 3 minutes. I've been playing on Warzone for 2 years.
He then goes on to explain that many people are cheating in higher ranks of ranked play and in tournaments and through the rest of the Call of Duty scene, and I kind of believe him. Cheating in Call of Duty is worse than we thought. We all need to just accept that and admit that, and we need a real solution to the problem. The anti-cheat clearly doesn't work, and now we can't even tell who's cheating and who isn't, and that's a problem. I can't stress enough how much we need to voice our concern over this to Call of Duty and its studios, because the cheating problem is only going to get worse until something happens quickly.
Dude is blatantly cheating! Blatant! Someone in Call of Duty's gotta do something! Manual review bullshit!
Much like the rest of you, I have a lot of love for the Call of Duty community, and I really enjoy playing this game. And sometimes we forget how powerful that our voice can be when we use it together. Speak up,
Let them know, boys.
but let's keep our humanity here, and then maybe we can be heard and get our game back. I hope you all enjoyed the video today. I will continue to speak up as much as I can. Feel free to stop by my live stream where we can talk about COD together. GG's gamers, and I will catch you guys in the next video where we will talk about a better rank system for